What is this? You are chasing angry hallucinations created by grifters who make money off your rage? Might be the quote of the year. Wait, didn't I say this? I thought this was Jason Schreier said it. I mean, I have said similar things as well. I asked 24 people who worked at the game, went wrong, and not a single one mentioned the word "sweet baby." No, I have said something similar, something to this note many times. I mean, it fits in his situation too, because he's talking about sweet baby shit. Oh, Abi, he's convinced that you're only saying these because you're a China simp. That's why he refused to understand you, I think. We don't care about China's borders. We're just advocating for peace is so fucking stupid. Yeah, but he is not just simply accusing me of being a China simp. And to many extents, he's not wrong as far as like me being a China simp. Dude, why does Taiwan not have a right to defend itself as it sees fit? Okay, here's a question for you. Do you think Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself? Do you think Kyle Rittenhouse getting arms and going to that fucking auto dealership during the Black Lives Matter protest, do you think he was trying to defend himself? Or do you think he was putting himself in a self-defense style situation so he could get maybe some legal kills? Which he promised to do and then actually did end up doing. Do you think, and if you think Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself, do you think Daniel Perry was defending himself in Texas? How is it comparable to Taiwan? Nah, I think Kyle was crazy as fuck and tried to get a legal kill, but that's not all the same as a country trying to raise an army. Okay, great. If you understand the principle behind conservatives constantly saying, oh, we'll get a legal kill here, we have a right to defend ourselves. I'm putting myself in a self-defense style situation. Okay? Then you understand what America's interests in Taiwan are in that exact same vein, especially considering that there is no fucking invasion currently happening. What the fuck are we talking about? You get it? Maybe you are a little bit more charitable because I thought you would have been like, no, Kyle Rittenhouse does have a right to defend himself. Oh my God. Raising an army is not the same as state murder law / self-defense laws at all. When we're talking about states, the principle still holds. You are not understanding what I'm saying. There is currently no war, no prospect of war, no nothing. Okay? I don't understand why you cannot comprehend this. Instead of allowing Taiwan and China, by their own metrics of success and by their own, through their own volition, come to terms with whatever peaceful agreement can exist, you are trying to muddy the waters as a foreign entity coming in and deliberately through the inception of the Chinese state are saying, no, you don't understand. It's just these guys they have a right to defend themselves. We're just defending them. We're just defending them. We're just helping them defend themselves. Okay? Well, is it more or less likely for a country to be invaded if they have more arms? That's my main point. Why did we demilitarize Japan and Germany? The issue is you have no problem with like demilitarization if America's doing it. That's the issue. Okay? And you have no problem with militarization if America's doing it as well. Because the underlying problem here is that you just care about American interests. And America props itself up in this way to be like, no, you don't understand. You don't get it. I wish Russia took over Germany and Japan. Oh my God. If the USSR had taken over, oh, imagine a world where the USSR controlled all the way to West Germany and also Japan. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm nutting. So it's actually a point against you. North Korea and Belarus compared to Germany and South Korea is what happened. Brother, do you know anything about North Korean or South Korean history? What is happening here? Or are you just like repeating what you heard in like 8th grade? Imagine if the Bolsheviks won the Battle of Warsaw and pushed into Germany to help the Spartacists. Hmm. Maybe Palestine should have armed up more so they could prevent Israel from invading them. Yeah. America, it's so great that America's always just conveniently the good guys in every single point of history. It's wonderful. My man is like, nations have a right to defend themselves, but also conveniently, every single time that America has an interest against the USSR, or in general, when a country decides to be, democratically socialist, then they don't have a right to defend themselves. We just smoke them. Hamas isn't the same as Taiwan government, though. Taiwanese don't raid Chinese fairs and murder. Oh, so Israel does have a right to defend itself. Oh, so conveniently, you literally are just a mouthpiece for American interests in the chat. Got it. Also, look up how the fucking Taiwanese government was formed to begin with. If you want to know more, the fuck do you mean? The Taiwanese government now doesn't. Just don't equate Taiwan to Hamas because that's a huge leap, brother. I don't know if you know this, but like, this is a community that believes in Palestinian emancipation. That's why we're making fun of you. You're so. Yes, the civil war that maintained Taiwan as independence. Yeah. And the White Terror, but it was fine. Now he's going to turn around and be like, what about the Cultural Revolution? Watch. Chowder be like, the American Civil War happened. And if the South had maintained its independence, that would be perfectly valid. The KMT was literally allied with Nazi Germany. They were very close allies. In fact, the Taiwan government ruled by martial law and killed 100,000 leftists and liberal dissenters until 1984. I know. But we respect the sovereignty of fascist nations as long as they're aligned with America. You don't understand. You still haven't answered why Taiwan doesn't have a right to an army and arms. I don't have an issue with Taiwan having a right to an army and arms. I do have an issue with those being American arms. You know, if Taiwan was getting their right to their arms and their army from China, that's great. I think American arms and American military aid of that sort come with conditions, very dangerous conditions for the nation state that is receiving those arms. Those arms are not free. Okay? And the conditions oftentimes are to jump when America says jump and you say how high. History is riddled with examples of countries going, oh yeah, we love American arms. Please give it to us. You know, as long as they're a breakaway state or any kind of fascist nationalist movement or militia force, they love taking arms from the United States and then using said arms. Remember, while we're having this conversation, there is currently no invasion of Taiwan. And America's position on Taiwan is that Taiwan is a part of China. And yet there are chatters in this chat going, no, you don't understand. China is going to invade Taiwan. It's imminent. We have to do everything we can to stop it. Americans will never rest easy until every country looks like Ukraine. To be fair, hasn't America been one of the least territory hungry country out of all the superpowers? Huh? Okay, we're done. We're done. I can't do it. Except for the Mexico incident back in the day, of course. Brother, I don't know if you know this, but we don't usually have colonies anymore. We have a new process called imperialism, which is a less direct way of dominating other countries. Do you know how the global economy works? Also, we have still territories too on top of that, but that's besides the point. It's better than colonies though, right? Okay, segregation is better than de facto chattel slavery. Does that mean segregation is good? Chatter, why do you think segregation is good? I'm going to start debating like a debate pervert and just start attributing positions to people. Why do you think segregation is good? Why do you like segregation? Why do you want to ensure that black people can't go and drink water from the same water fountains as white people? Like, isn't small improvements key in leftism? Oh my God, he unironically is saying segregation is good. Okay, never mind. All right, dude. Okay, you win this round. I didn't think you were going to say that. Okay, it backfired. You said. How do you justify China annexing Tibet instead of regime change? It's because I love Chinese imperialism. That's why. Surely it's improbable that American media would promote their narrative of China interest in invading Taiwan to generate positive public sentiment towards directly engaging a war with China. This couldn't possibly be happening. No, of course not. I really don't understand how chatters will act like they have these firmly held convictions and genuine stances with like America's history. Like you should be the biggest like Jackson Hinkle style guy. You should be actively demanding that someone nuke America if you had the same level of smoke unconditionally for the actions of other countries. Like with the things that the things that you advocate for against like foreign nations and foreign adversaries, if you had the exact same smoke for any country doing these kinds of violent actions, you would be trying to nuke America every day of your life. You would literally be like, we have to nuke Washington, D.C. You would be running around demanding that Washington, D.C. at the very least get nuked. Okay? Like, that's why it's so funny when people will be like, America dick guards be like, dude, I can't believe what's going on in Xinjiang. Can you believe it? China really hates Muslims. I'm like, dude, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Egypt, every fucking Muslim country. What are you talking about? Like, this doesn't mean what China did is good, mind you, okay? But it's a fraction. It is literally a fraction of what America has been doing and still continues to do on a daily fucking basis around the globe. What the fuck are you saying? Like, it blows my mind. And it's always funny because, like, half of my fucking family's last name is Uyghur, and these fucking white dumb fucks in Iowa are telling me about fucking Turkic people in China and how they're being culturally genocided in Xinjiang or whatever. And it's like, bro, you are literally a dumb fuck Iowan chatter, okay? Shut the fuck up. The Iranian government is absolutely more harmful than the American government. What? Oh. Iran wishes it could be fractionally as impactful in the fucking region that it occupies as the United States is all around the globe. Once again, if my foreign adversary does even a fucking inch of what I do on a daily fucking basis, then death be upon them is your operating principle. You're going to say Iran, Iran in Syria, Iran in Iraq. Okay, America in Iraq, America in Syria, America in Iran. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I mean here? Like, do you understand? If you think Iran is if you think personally that Iran is more damaging to the rest of the globe, okay? And by the way, it is a matter of them not even having the arms necessary to be able to be as damaging to the fucking rest of the globe. But like, if you think that there's only one way to deal with Iran, which is violence, then holy shit, dude, what do we do with America? See, you're doing it. It literally funds Hezbollah, has Iraq as a puppet, and is funding Houthis because they attack Israel. Does not make them good people. You're doing it. If you think Iran's axis of resistance against American imperialism in the region is damaging and bad and scary, holy fuck, you must have so much more smoke reserved for America, but you haven't brought that up yet. But I'm sure it's coming, right? I'm sure you're going to turn around and be like, and that's why I think America should be should be fucking dismantled, picked apart. Yeah, fuck both. Come on, dog. Come on, big dog. Okay. All right, I'll see you in the forward operating base that you take over, okay? In the protracted People's War against America KKK. This guy is going to move on to the this guy is going to take over the Arizona military base immediately. This is why I say, if you don't want Iran to have regional prominence, then, you know, don't give them a righteous cause. Same with the fucking Houthis. People love talking about the Houthis. It's like, bro, why do you think the fucking entire planet, with the exception of America and the Western world, why do you think people see them as liberators now? Why do you think people see them awesome? U.S. government at least doesn't kill schoolgirls? Oh, dude. Oh, sweet little baby. Who do you think is killed more schoolgirls in the past 8 months? American weapons being used by America's most important ally / forward operating base in the region, or any other country? I mean, maybe I would say, I guess, like Sudan, but you know, that's foreign intervention of a whole different sort. Between China and the United States of America, who do you think has killed more schoolgirls in the past 8 months? Schoolgirls and schoolboys. Between China and the Ansar Allah administration in Yemen and America, who do you think is responsible for more death and destruction of children? Yeah, famously, America didn't massacre children in Iraq, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Korea, or continues to massacre school children right now as we speak by way of Israel. Okay? I don't think you understand the point that I'm making. You are clueless. Okay? Also, I'm not even defending any of those things, for the record. You're doing the thing again. You're doing the thing again. You're like Mahsa Amini. Okay, yeah, the Iranian leadership sucks. Okay, but if your position is no school children should be fucking murdered, or no women should be fucking murdered, personally. Wait, oh fuck, that guy was making such a good point. Why'd you guys ban him? Hold on. What was his name? Herbis Rage. You're such a freak grifter, dude. What did he say? Wait, how do I open it up? Oh, God, that's another October 7 lever. Hold on. He said,